All right, the December 31st Middlebury Town Council meeting will be called to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kent Kaufman.
Here.
Mike Holloway.
Here.
Gary Kripe.
Here.
Carl Miller.
Here.
And Kevin Miller.
Here.
All right, we have the minutes for the December 15th, 2025 meeting and executive session.
I'll make a motion that we accept and approve the minutes as presented for the December 15, 2025 meeting and the minutes of the executive session as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, any public comments? We don't have any public.
I would like to say a big thank you to Councilmember Kaufman for fixing our chairs this year. Again, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yes, we do. I feel like we're sitting at the kids' table.
Yeah, it saved us about $300 a chair.
Uh-oh, we're gonna have to compensate them.
No.
You got coffee.
Yeah.
All right, expense vouchers.
I'll make a motion that we approve for disbursement of the expense vouchers that is presented as well as the supplemental ones that were presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Unfinished business. Approved standard specs effective January 1st, 2026.
So in the packet, or I guess it was sent separate, is
Yeah.
the standard specs. And there's a couple modifications that we need to do. The H panel for the lighting needs to be a little bit wider, and we'll get that detail updated. But for the most part, the specs are
Look the
ready.
same, yeah.
So anyway. And then I'm not sure, Jackson, do you have a ordinance for this, or what do we do?
For,
The specs are currently in ordinance.
Yeah, they're passed by ordinance. And I'd emailed you some stuff.
Okay. I'm not sure I have an ordinance prepared for it.
Okay, so we'll bring it back at the next meeting, and have it ready. There's other things that are in the ordinance where the specs are located. At this point in time, I'm not ready to change those. I think we need to work on them because there's some things that need to be added and for clarification. But, yeah, we'll see what we can do in the next couple of months to try to get those items addressed. But it has taken us a full year to get to this point, so there's a lot of work by Donahue and Associates, by all the departments studying these, and so it's a lot of work.
Are the standard specs listed, we pass them good for more than 1 year, or can we make them good for more than 1 year?
They will stand good until we change them.
Okay,
So, and it'll just make it easier when we're bidding projects.
Yeah.
That we can,
send them out here.
yeah, we can, yeah, they'll be online.
Right.
So contractors will see them. Engineers can see what we have in our specs. And then our actual bid documents will become a lot smaller because we don't have to put all that stuff in there.
Yeah, good.
Unless we want to modify something, to fit our situation.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to clarify that in our bid documents.
Okay, so that's going to be at the next meeting then.
Yep,
We'll have something for that.
we'll put it on.
All right, Wildman Uniform Service Agreement.
So I think it got updated with some modifications with regards to sizes and stuff, but the price didn't change, so the total weekly charge for all departments would be $427.71. And we're just requesting permission to move forward with this agreement with Wildman.
I'll make a motion to approve the Wildman Uniform Service Agreement as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions?
Just a clarification on Exhibit B, there's a blank contract amount. May I verify what that will be?
On Exhibit B,
Yeah.
That's for the resolution. Let's see. The term of the agreement is just, is it limited to a certain number of years? Do we know?
typically we do 3.
3 years at $450.
This one says 5.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
at 5 years. and
Okay.
then
It is 60
and then
months.
And then it automatically renews for a year
For-
if we
yeah,
don't, if
each
we
year.
don't do anything. Yeah.
1 year at a time.
And you have to like notify them if you want to change a certain amount of time ahead of, or a certain amount ahead of the,
So
This
I
is-
guess I would say
this
the
would be-
contract amounts $427.71 weekly for the term of the contract.
Okay, I know that was in the resolution. I just thought before we get that far, I was just curious what was, since it was blank.
It's 111,204.60.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All righty. Resolution number 2025-17 for employee uniforms.
And that resolution is for the special purchase / rental of the uniforms, being equipment or supplies for the town. The primary justification for this is the governmental discount that they provide, which allows us to do this via a special resolution, or a special purchase resolution, rather than going through a bidding process again, which we did last fall, and then, so it's nice to at least move forward quicker this time.
I'll make a motion that we accept and approve resolution number 2025-17 for the employee uniform, special purchase rental uniforms.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, personnel. Jackson?
No major updates at this time, other than last we talked, it seemed like there was, he was gonna present the offer to the officer. I basically told him yesterday after talking, or called him and left him an email, we need to know by end of the week what the yes or no on that particular offer. And then I think if we, depending on if we don't hear back or if it's a negative response, I think we'll move forward with setting the hearing, and, because we can't just let it sit.
Right.
Otherwise it's, so I guess we'll hopefully be able to let you know in the next couple days. And then definitely by Monday, we'll know what we're doing.
Okay. So if we don't know by Monday, we
Yeah.
should take an action at the
Yeah.
Monday meeting?
Yeah, yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's no settlement options. It's not necessarily off the table, but
Yeah.
I think we need to set the clock.
Right.
Agreed.
All righty. Introduction of annexation ordinance number 723.
So this is the ordinance for MSSE annexation Phase 2. We've advertised for the public hearing this morning. Before we do that, we'll introduce the ordinance into the record, hold the public hearing if there's any public comments, and then we'll, I think maybe, might not be it won't be the January 5th meeting, but the next meeting
The next
after
meeting.
that, we will then assess and either adopt the ordinance and the related fiscal resolution or fiscal plan resolution, and then we'll advertise the adoption, or if we don't adopt it, won't have to do anything, which starts the remonstrance process of 30 days, or maybe it's 60.
30.
Can't remember, 30.
Yep, it's 30.
And then after that, we'll file everything, and that's when it will become effective.
I think it's effective February 24th or something like
Yeah,
that.
that would be probably the earliest date is what I put on
Yeah.
the timeline.
Yep.
Potential. So, yeah, I guess a motion to introduce it and then somebody to open up the public hearing.
Well, I'll make a motion that we introduce ordinance number 723 for the annexation of the MSSE property into the town.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion that we open the floor for public comments.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Comments?
I make a motion that we close the public hearing for ordinance 723.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Thing all right?
Aye.
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 All right. A public hearing for ordinance number 722 for additional appropriations.
I'll make a motion that we open the floor for a public hearing for ordinance number 722 for additional appropriations.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing for ordinance 722.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions on that? All in favor? Aye.
We do need to do an approval for that ordinance. It just didn't get on here.
Do we also need to change the date under section 2? It said 7 a.m. instead of 7:30?
Oh, the public hearing notice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that need to be updated?
Well, it says 7.
If we did it at 7:30 and we said 7, people would have been here.
I don't know. Does that need to be changed?
Well, we started after, not before. If we'd have started before, I would have said, yeah.
Saying since it's after.
Yeah.
I would
there's
say
no-
since it's after.
Right.
Thank you.
Like if we'd have started at 6:30 and the notice was 7, that would have been an issue, but we
Okay.
started after 7, so
Okay, thank you.
that's my opinion.
You were saying, Shaylee, we need a motion for what?
We need a motion to
For
approve
that
the
ordinance.
ordinance.
Oh, it's not on here?
Right.
No, so we can do that either at the end and just add it on as item I, as that's okay, unless you want to shove everything down, but
Why don't we just do that now, since we're already on that topic?
I'll make a motion that we approve ordinance 722, additional appropriations as presented.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Encumbrances. We have a few of them. Are we doing all of these separately? Are they all in the same? Are they all go out under the same thing?
you can do it either way. You can do it each individually, or you can do it, it's all of them that are being presented. They've all gotten approval prior from you all to purchase these.
Yeah, I was about to
this-
say, since we've approved each of them in different ways,
Yep.
it would
This
make
just-
sense for us to do all the encumbrances in
All at the
one
same
motion.
time,
Mhm.
This just allows me to use money from this year
Right,
to
next year.
towards the purchase next year in the amount listed below, not a penny more.
Right.
I'll make a motion that we approve the encumbrances as presented, including the Axis Dodge 2 vehicles, the cops' gear, outfitting 2 of the vehicles, the Bobcat of Warsaw, the Lacow equipment, the Michael Todd for safety equipment, and the Sam's Tire Service for 10 years tires.
10
As
tires.
presented. What's that?
10 tires,
10,
not 10
sorry,
years.
10 tires as
Yeah.
as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Change order number 5 with FCI Construction for water treatment plant improvements.
So change order number 5 is in the amount of $5,250, and it's to include 8 stainless steel horizontal pipe supports for the proposed detention tank and valve vault process pipe. FCI isn't anticipating any type of project schedule change. So it increases with all the change orders, the total contract to $4,679,890.20.
So it had 77,890, right? So,
I just have a real problem with this one.
This is a hard one, but, I mean, it has to be done. I'll make a motion that we approve change order number 5 with FCI Construction for water treatment plant improvements in the amount of $5,250. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Opposed.
Okay. Request to pay out Robert Miller's unused vacation time.
So Robert has, I think, 7 days,
7.5.
7.5 days of unused vacation time. And basically with the year that we've had, he just gave me all of the water main breaks and different things this year. It's a long list plus just everything. I would like to have council consider paying out his 7 days, and we'll work towards making sure that this next year, if we can get somebody else hired for his department, which has been a little bit of a struggle too, trying to get him to take and use his vacation instead of paying it out.
When we did this last year too, didn't we? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And it's been done before also.
Yeah,
Tim Odell and Ron Chubb.
right. I'll make a motion to approve payout of Robert Miller's unused vacation time.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Town employee license statuses.
So I just want to take a moment at the end of the year to let everybody know how hard the guys have been working towards getting their licenses in each department that they can get their license. The names that are highlighted in yellow are all the ones that have gotten licenses this year, whether it's, to increase their, like wastewater, increasing their certifications. Or right now we have 2 licensed water operators, 2 on staff. These tests are hard. The time that they have to put in to study, it's long. One of them on this list, he went and got a CDL. He'd never driven a stick, and he pushed himself to learn on a big rig. And he passed. So these guys have poured their heart and their soul and their mind into their jobs. And sometimes it's disheartening, like when you hear, oh yeah, you're just a government worker. This is way more than just a government worker. We have some really great employees. I am honored to work side by side with these guys. And so I think it's important that we, show that, if you see any of these guys out, make sure you thank them for what they do. They work hard. We do have fun, but we also work very hard and we're dedicated. So, and the thing is, if it wasn't for, the council allowing them to go, and then the supervisors, the superintendents, encouraging them to go and supporting them through that whole process, we wouldn't be where we are. So there's many people to thank in this, but they're the ones doing the work. So anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that because there was a lot of people that have passed some tests in the last year or two.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there was a lot. It seemed like we had one almost every other meeting.
yeah. So anyway, just sometimes we don't slow down to recognize what efforts have been put forth. And, like I'm just going to go on one more. The town hall, there might not be, I think that there is certifications for clerks, but there might not be for the rest of them, but they're still going to classes and they're still learning. We've really got, it's been a lot of transition over the last couple of years, but it has gone smoothly. And we've, obviously passed our audits with flying colors. So, I mean, we've got a good team.
Yeah,
So
we do.
Had a good group right now.
we may make a mistake on the time of the meeting, but
It just got us out of bed early. There's no, yeah.
That's okay.
Made sure we were awake for the meeting. That's what it did.
It was right on the
That's right.
agenda.
Right there.
That's right.
Well, we do appreciate all of you very much. It's something to brag about.
It is.
I talk-
And we hear that from people out of town all the time.
oh, really?
Yeah. We're lucky to
It's-
have what we have here. Lucky to have you. Very lucky to have Shaylee.
Well,
Lucky for that.
and when the time counts, it seems like
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
goes above and beyond. And even, sometimes they might be able to say, well, it's not my job, or, I'm off the clock, but again, they come in and they work hard and they go, again, above and beyond what's expected of them.
Well, just like the water main break that we had at Wayne and US 20 the other day. The first call to me, or the first call that I made after we had our little powwow on the phone was to Joel Miller because the Essen House was full and we didn't know what was going to happen. Their noodle factory was right there. And so anyway, and you just try to coordinate all of that. And I don't think that people understand all of what goes into like just that task of repairing that water main. So, yeah, there's a lot of phone calls, there's a lot of communication. And when I first came here, I didn't have all those phone numbers in my phone. And now it's just like clockwork, it's developed over time. So, hoping to continue that.
Do very well with that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, the town, you and on your leadership fostered a great teamwork environment, and so these guys just jump in. I don't think you have to ask them how they know. They just jump in, and you've led that, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Ordinance number 724, the 2026 salaries.
I'll make a motion that we accept ordinance number 724 for the 2026 salaries as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Dead easy. Announcements. Town offices will be closing early at 12 PM on December 31st. 4 hours. Town offices will be closed on January 1st in observance of New Year's Day. Middlebury Town Council meeting will be on January 5th at 6 PM here at the Town Hall, and we are adjourned.
It's 6 PM, right?
6 PM. Right? It's not 6:30.